Hi everyone, my name is Sanai Rainey. Today I'll be answering the 3 discussion questions for this week's assignment. First, define plagiarism and explain why it's important to orally cite sources during an academic presentation. Plagiarism is using someone else's words, ideas, or work without giving them proper credit. This can happen by copying information directly, paraphrasing too closely, or presenting someone else's research as if it were your own. Plagiarism is considered dishonest because it doesn't recognize the original creator's work. When giving an academic presentation, it's important to orally cite your sources because it lets your audience know where your information came from. Oral citations also make you seem more credible and trustworthy because you're showing that your facts are supported by reliable research instead of just your personal opinions. Giving credit to the original author is also an important part of academic integrity and helps you avoid plagiarism. Second, share and describe 2 guidelines for developing an effective conclusion. One important guideline is to review your main points before ending your speech. You should briefly remind your audience of the key ideas you discussed. This reinforces your message and helps your audience remember the most important information. Another guideline is to end with a memorable closing statement. Instead of simply saying, "That's all," you should finish with something that leaves a lasting impression. This could be a thought-provoking question, a powerful quote, a call to action, or a statement that ties back to your introduction. A strong ending helps your audience leave with a clear understanding of your topic. Finally, share the organizational pattern you're considering for your informative speech. Describe the pattern and why you think it will work best for your topic. For my informative speech, I'm planning to use the topical organizational pattern. This pattern divides the speech into different categories or main ideas instead of arranging information by time or cause and effect. I think this pattern will work best because my topic can be broken into separate sections that are related but can each be explained on their own. Organizing my speech this way will make it easier for my audience to follow along and understand each part before moving to the next. It will also help me stay organized and make sure I cover all of the important information without confusing my audience. In conclusion, plagiarism should always be avoided by giving proper credit to sources, especially through oral citations during presentations. A good conclusion should review the main points and end with a memorable statement. Finally, I believe the topical organizational pattern is the best choice for my informative speech because it will keep my presentation clear, organized, and easy to understand. Thank you for listening.